Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We was not expecting to come on here, but there is a severe thunderstorm moving through portions of northwest Arkansas right now. So we wanted to come on here just because it's a very loud storm. It's got massive hail with it, and it's moving through a highly populated area. So, uh, one moment. There we go. Okay, yeah. So as I said, we were not expecting to come on here, but I wanted to go ahead and do it just because of how loud this storm is, how large the hail is, how strong the wind is. So let's take a look at radar and see what we're dealing with. First of all, this is that hail that we were talking about. It's going to be right over Springdale between Lowe and Johnson. Let me actually get a pin on here and we can draw to show you truly what I'm talking about. It's this big area of pink. It's hugging the border of Benton County and Washington County. It's north of the university, north of the I-49. Uh, okay, so baseball size hell now is going off. They're making this a destructive severe thunderstorm. So
New
there's that
information.
update
This
there.
severe destructive thunderstorm warning
So
has been updated.
if you're in this area, your phone just went off. I was not expecting that. I knew that we probably needed to come on here just because it's loud and coming through here, but they have taken this up to destructive because of the hail size. It's now up to baseball size, which is 2.75 inches in diameter. So that is some powerful hail. I want to take a look here at iDrive as this moves through here. In fact, I'm going to quickly try and find a bit of a better view, see if we can't get a good view right in the middle of it. A lot of these cameras that are out here, they're just offline right now. So this could potentially be up to tennis ball size hail. This is very large hail. And again, just one moment. Trying to find that camera here. A lot of these cameras in this area have stopped working just because of how intense it is. So we're just going to have to go back to that one camera that we do know is working. So yeah, they have issued a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. So what that means is that it has baseball size hail, potentially up to tennis ball, or winds in excess of 80 miles an hour. Now we know that this is because of the hail threat, but the wind is not a joke with this either. So any kind of loose objects that is unsecured outside, it's going to turn into missiles. It's going to be flying. It's not a good situation. Don't want to be outside in this. I probably don't want to be sitting next to a window, but I am. And these people on the highways, they don't want to be driving out there. So I want to take a look at velocity. We can see it's very messy, but there's nothing tornadic going on. It's just a messy storm, a very loud storm. It's a very intense storm, but it's not a tornadic storm. There's large hail with it, strong winds, lots of lightning, but fortunately, it does not have that tornadic threat that we typically only go live for. But again, wanted to come live because it's got large hail, strong winds, and it's moving through a highly populated area. And fortunately, we did because right afterwards they decided to go with the destructive tag. So what that does, that sets off your phone if you're in the area. It activates your wireless emergency alert. So everybody in Fayetteville, Benton, all the way up to Bella Vista, all the way down to West Fork, phones went off. So going to continue watching this. This main primary area of hell is moving along Highway 412 in Springdale, went right over the Springdale Airport. I'm still trying to find better cameras here, see if we can't get a better view of the hell. Here is a pretty decent one. This is going to be mile marker 67.8. And you can see just how bad visibility is there. You can actually make out a little bit of hail that is falling kind of close to the camera. And yeah, every couple of seconds we're seeing a pretty sizable hailstone fall. And visibility is down to practically none out here. Want to go back to radar and take a look at this again just so we can kind of see where this hail threat is mostly concentrated. It's down to Arkansas Highway 45. Down here is North Street. So if you know where the VA home is, that meets with 45 and that heads all the way out to Goshen. But it's going to be just north of it, headed all the way out to Lowell. So anywhere along Arkansas Highway 412 off to the east of Johnson and Springdale, there is going to be a pretty sizable hail threat coming to you very soon. This warning box extends all the way out to Berryville, down to Huntsville. That hail threat's also going to be moving out there. However, it's more concentrated along areas immediately adjacent to 412. So areas along here out to the... one moment. Just got a new alert. Trying to see what it was. Areas out to the Madison County line, though, is where that hail threat is going to be concentrated at mostly. And there's a new update, and you can see that it is still right along Highway 412 as it moves off to the east. But if I were in this area, which I am, I'd want to not be by windows. I'd want to go ahead and make sure, if you have time, if you're out here in like Huntsville, you maybe have a couple of minutes to get any kind of loose items, secure those because they could go flying. Your neighbor might end up with a new trampoline tomorrow. I want to take another look here. We can see that visibility is still very low. There's some lightning or thunder in my background. Like I said, I'm in this warning area also. But fortunately for me, the largest hail has stayed north of where I am. So I'm going to try and find us another camera here, see if we can't get us a better view. Still trying to find one. A lot of these cameras are designed to look at roads, not the sky. So they're not the best for tracking weather, but they do tell us the ground conditions. And a lot of the cameras are in Springdale are having issues, so we can't quite see what's going on precisely with them. Here is going to be Garland Ave. This is Garland Ave. So if you take this exit, well, keeps minimizing. If you take this exit and take a right, you go down Garland Ave, you end up back at the university. That's where this interchange is. You can see visibility down, or visibility there is also down. That's going to be right here. If you take that road, you go down to the university through their farm and all that. That hail is going to be off in front of us. So that camera is situated back in here, and it's looking off this direction. So that hail is going to be in line of it, but it's just, you can't see it. There's so much rain, there's so much wind and everything that you can't see the hail. If we were able to get a camera in there, we probably still wouldn't be able to see it until it hit the ground. So, but again, that hail area is moving alongside Highway 412. It's moving off to the east. That's where that primary is, and it's moving out towards Hinesville and eventually Huntsville. North side of Huntsville is probably going to get some sizable hail. I want to take a look at how tall the storm is, and you can see that's exactly where the tallest part of the storm is, and it's up to 53,000 feet in some spots. I was not prepared for this, so I have to load up some other apps here so we can see what's going on. I want to take a look at volumetric, which is going to give us a 3D view of this storm. There it is. So we can see that hail building all the way up to the highest parts of the atmosphere, up to 30,000 feet in some spots on this, with the storm itself extending up to 46,000. So this is going to be, here, let's get a box over it. And yeah, so this is what that the inside of that storm looks like. You can see a lot of that hail is on the west end of that box. So let me redraw the box, put it right over Springdale. And yeah, that is going to produce some very sizable hail. And here's another view. This is a Johnson Mill Boulevard. So all the hail is now moved, or most of the hail is now moved off to the right side of the screen. This is facing northbound, so it's moved off to the east, which is the right. And yeah, we're going to continue staying with it. Is this still considered a destructive? It is still considered a destructive thunderstorm. Baseball-sized hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind gust. They say that people and animals will be severely injured if you're outside. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, sidings, and vehicles. So this is not a storm to be messing around with, not a storm to be playing with. And it's not a good storm. I want to take another look here at radar, see where that hail is again, and we can see that it still extends now from Arkansas Highway 16 all the way up to the Benton County line. And this is getting ready to move into Madison County from Washington County. Taking a look here at Twitter, trying to see if we can find images of some hail. There's a tree down across US 412 at the Illinois River. So RDOT is reporting that. I'm actually going to take a look at that also because they're saying it is visible from the iDrive cameras. So I want to take a look at that. It's 412 at the Illinois River. Oh, well, I saw it for a split second. So let me close that. I'm going to reload it and you'll see it for a very split second when it first loads up. So there is a tree down, but it's not in this. So this is the area where it just came through. Is that hail that is built up on the side of the road, or is that very well could be hail that is like built up on the side of the road here. I'm not sure if that's just the glare of the sun on the rain or if that's actual hail. But that looks like hail because what it looks like is it looks like snow. And hail often looks like snow when it builds up like that. And if that's a hail, that's hail. That's a lot of it. I want to try and see if we can't get a better view inside Springdale, where this just went through. If we could get a view there, then we should be able to see hail on the roads, considering that's what we were seeing on Illinois River. Having trouble with all of these cameras. Again, hail just went through there, so it probably disturbed the signal of them. But yeah, this large swath of hail is getting ready to go right over Huntsville. So it's crossing into Madison County right now from Washington County. Right now it's over Goshen, near Tuttle Road and Highway 45, moving off to the east. So this is headed directly towards Huntsville. And the northern edges of it are heading up towards Eureka Springs and Berryville. And again, this is a destructive storm. Baseball-sized hail, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I want to take a look at velocity. You can see that this is not a tornadic threat. Fortunately, we don't have a tornadic threat too extensively today. There might be a bit of a threat later tonight when all of this out here moves into our area. But most of our tornadic threat's going to be tomorrow, not tonight. I'm still trying to find us a good camera. And not having any luck, unfortunately. Seeing some people that are pulled over there for some reason. Not sure why they're pulled over there. This is that area that some sizable hail went through, but I'm not seeing any immediate signs that they need to be stopped unless they're having some kind of other emergency going on. They have updated it now. They are still considering this a destructive correction. They have downgraded it to considerable. Still has wind gusts of 70 miles an hour. And now it's down to golf ball sized hail. So this is quite the hailstorm that went through Springdale. And when I came on here, I was not at all expecting my wireless emergency alert system to go off because...
New information. This severe considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I was not at all expecting the wireless emergency alerts to go off, but I decided to go ahead and come on here just because, oh, wow, that's yeah. Okay. So we have a view from a camera. Where's that at? This is at Beaver Lake. So it's going to be... It's not quite popping up here, but it's going to be at Beaver Lake. So this is, I believe, just north of it. But even still, you can see, I can't quite tell if that is rain or wind or hail that is accumulated on the side of this bridge. But visibility with this is still very low back here. And it legitimately looks like snow in some places. The hail is so substantial. Want to take another look at radar, see if it's updated yet. When's that last update? About 2 minutes ago. So it is crossing fully into Madison County now, right where Arkansas Highway 295 meets 45. And there's that new update. It is crossing 295 right now, heading into Hinesville, over towards Huntsville. I want to continue taking a look here at this. However, I'm going to try and see if we can't find us a better camera. There are no good cameras out there. I want to take a look again at the Illinois River because I'm pretty convinced that that is hail that is accumulated on the side of the roads, which that's a lot of hail to do that. They are expecting a severe thunderstorm watch to be issued for Arkansas. Going to pull radar back up here and let's take a look at that watch that they are expecting to issue for us. I need to enable that. First of all, let me turn on the warnings, and then let's read that mesoscale discussion. If I can find the right button for it. There it is. It's going to be for this area right here, across northern Arkansas. So let's go ahead and read it. They're expecting 80% to be issued for a special or a severe thunderstorm watch. So that's going to persist as this storm up in this region continues to move off to the east, as well as these storms down here continue to develop. So portions of the river valley up I-57 into the delta can expect a severe thunderstorm watch here in the next little bit. We can already see that there is some hail starting to form on these storms out here near B Branch and moving towards Faulkner County. I believe that's also Conway County there next to it. And so given that this storm is no longer a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, we're going to go ahead and end it here. I just wanted to jump on here. Like I said, when we first started, I wanted to jump on here because...
Warning, a new special event has been reported.
I wanted to jump on here because that was a strong storm moving through a populated area and figured, well, this might be something. And a couple minutes later, the wireless emergency alert system went off. So I'm going to go on ahead and end it here. And if anything else